These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
Hello, I'm Jamie Bourne with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Alberto Gutierrez, a man who spent decades serving Arizona as the director of the Governor's Office of Highway Safety, has passed away. During his time in that role, he worked for 7 governors, from Bruce Babbitt to Doug Ducey. He also served as a Republican Party committeeman for 50 years as a delegate to 5 national conventions and a presidential elector for Arizona in 2016. ABC 15's Mark Phillips spoke to Gutierrez last year, and he told Mark about what he believed to be the future of politics in our state.
People would ask me, what's your take? Okay, to get things done, you got to get along. That's my phrase, okay?
It is still unclear how exactly Gutierrez died. He was born in Cuba and first came to the U.S. as a student before becoming a citizen in 1966. This morning, former Arizona governors are remembering his legacy. Former Governor Doug Ducey writing in part, Alberto was one of a kind, a devoted husband, father, proud American, and a public servant who loved America and loved Arizona. Alberto lived the American dream and was so proud of it. And former Governor Jan Brewer writing that he will be greatly missed. He was the heart and soul of Arizona politics for a number of decades. I will always remember him. We do have an update now on an Arizona County Attorney who was removed from office. The Apache County Board of Supervisors voting to remove Michael Whiting. We told you back in August that Whiting was indicted on a slew of charges, including harassment, misuse of public monies, and theft. Arizona Attorney General Chris Mays says that she will be assuming Whiting's responsibilities for the time being until an interim county attorney is appointed. Election Day now just 2 days away, and both campaigns are focusing on key swing states. That includes Arizona. Both vice presidential candidates campaigning in State 48 Saturday. Governor Tim Walz visiting Flagstaff and Tucson, and Senator J.D. Vance visiting Scottsdale. Here's what both men had to say for their final pitch to voters.
We got 3 days. The momentum is on our side. The momentum is on our side. I spent too many years doing this, and this is what you live for. We're in the last 2 minutes of the game.
We've got the best country in the world. We've got the best people. We've got the most incredible natural resources. But we're not going to make the American dream more affordable again by doing the same things that made it unaffordable in the first place.
Meantime, the Justice Department says that it's sending election monitors to 86 counties in 27 states on Tuesday to ensure the integrity of the election. That's 49% more monitors since 2020, and the most in 2 decades. 4 of the counties are here in Arizona. They include Maricopa, Pima, Apache, and Yuma. This announcement comes as concerns grow about the partisan influence and the potential voter suppression at election sites. If you do still need to cast your ballot, there are some things that we want you to keep in mind. If you have a mail-in ballot that you haven't sent in yet, unfortunately, it is too late to mail it back, but you can still take it to a voting location or a ballot drop box. Early in-person voting ended on Friday, but if there's an issue that's not going to allow you to vote in person on Election Day, tomorrow is an emergency voting day. You can head to the polls between 9 and 5. And for a full list of voting center locations, the opening dates, and hours, head on over to elections.maricopa.gov. It is going to be another really nice day here in the Valley. We're only going to warm up to 73 degrees today here in Phoenix, and up north it is pretty chilly. You're seeing 49 in Sedona, 42 today as your expected high in Flagstaff. Look at that, 53 in Payson. Here's a look at that 7-day forecast. We do have a 50% chance of rain here in Phoenix today. That's not going to happen until the later hours of the day, but it'll clear out pretty quickly. And then on Monday, we are going to continue to see some sunny skies, even for Election Day on Tuesday. But look what's happening in Flagstaff. Snow chances continue with an 80% chance today. And look at that overnight low. You're going to dip down to just 21 degrees in the overnight hours. For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head on over to ABC15.com or download the free ABC15 mobile app.
These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.